Okay. So the same telco churn data. So we saw telco churn with Ex Machina. We saw that with Accio, which was a complete black box and super easy to use. Now I'm going to show you a third one. I can do a full screen view, I believe. Let me see. Okay. So this is part of the class recording from the last round I did the lab project. So we will do a version of it. I might not do the same data, so don't worry. I don't believe in hoarding information. I believe in, you know, if if it helps, we should help each other. The discussion and the learning of how you connect the dots between technology and business is what my classes are about. Okay, so we're going to take 5 minutes. Went to IBM Auto ML, and again that also is free. You can set it up. I took the same customer telco churn one. I did this live in class. I'm going to show you that recording. Predict. Here they run some fancy UI to show me how they are going through this. Just run. I think that it should. So I did the same thing like what we did with Accio. I had to go input the data. I did the telco customer churn.csv, which is the same file I downloaded from the internet and used with Accio. I did that. And then it's called Auto AI from IBM. So I just said, okay, now do the prediction. And it said, okay. And it did this fancy running, showing that it is building the neural network. 6 seconds supposedly. And then, like we saw with the other project I showed you with the banking data set churn, it is going to create, it's going to try fit multiple algorithms and combinations and fine tune it. And based on that, it is going to show me multiple pipelines. It's already spent 29 seconds. It took much longer because of Accio. We thought it would. So the whole thing I'm showing you is only 5 minutes, guys. I think the Accio guys, hands down, have the best UI for it. It looks like nothing is happening in its brain. It's happening, and we just stare at this empty screen. Are you seeing my screen completely? Because I should. Whether I got carried away into the other laptop, and I'm happily talking and running. Okay, so it started off here. This is the visual. Yeah. The thing is, Accio has this other option. You know what? This is the whole fun of visualization. As soon as they show it, their hopes go up. Like, yeah, I'll stay on. I've already stared at the screen for 2 minutes. And then this one actually also. Okay. So you saw that whole completed picture I showed you, right? So now you can see where that is coming from. So they got pipeline one. Let's see. And that pipeline one is using gradient boosting classifier. That's the algorithm that was chosen. And they have another one. And the accuracy is 80.2% for the gradient boost. And then they have another gradient boost one where they have a different kind of enhancement. So the part of the reason it is also taking more time is because they are fitting multiple algorithms and they're hyper tuning each of them, and then they're trying to visually give us the control. So that's the thing. I think the good thing about IBM is that they give you the control, but then it adds to the complexity. You just want to click, run, and see what it looks like. I think getting started with Accio is easier. And like you did, Ananya, you might end up, having problems of not being able to get to this place again. It's complicated. I don't even know why I ended up with the IBM Cloud Pack for data again. So there's some of these, I think it's kind of IBM Cloud jargon. Maybe if I've just seen IBM Cloud for a long time, I might know these things intuitively. So all I know is I came in, I set up the Watson for Auto AI, and then I created the project. I named it whatever, I called it binary classification, input data, and then I created an Auto AI model. that okay, guys? I will stop sharing.
Okay. So I hope you got an idea, because now we've seen 3 different platforms within the day. It's a lot, but I hope you see the pattern. For me, Accio is the easiest visually, steps wise, to get started, and I highly recommend just go try that out. And I have no affiliation to any of these brands. I get very excited when I see another new tech, and I'll go play with it. If it's interesting, I'll bring it to you. And I think now that you've seen the Ex Machina and the IBM, you would see that it seems similar, but it is not. IBM is just one step more control, where it says, here are the 5 models, and here is the prediction that we've come up with. And for each one of them, you can go and see what is the confusion matrix. You can go deeper and all that stuff. So you can do that with IBM Auto ML. And that's also free. There's no catch. And you should never, and when you go back to IBM, it will try to make you on put a credit card onto some paid plan. You just sign up on IBM Cloud. You should not be, as long as you don't put your credit card, it's free. There's no need to do anything else. So